of its citizens abroad. We know how it's been in Libya, has been in some other countries where we have this. South Africa particularly, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs has been silent. I understand that some members of the Parliament, Senate has considered a delegation, House of Rep has considered its own delegation. I don't see the need for that. The Minister of Foreign Affairs, we have the Minister of Foreign Affairs. They should recall the Nigeria High Commissioner, even though we have an acting person now. He should come back home. They should send the High Commissioner of South Africa back in from Abuja, and then they will know that we are serious about this issue. The government has not done anything as far as I'm concerned. That is Nigerian government.
Now, during the anti-immigrants march in South Africa, Nigerians were accused of being criminals, drug peddlers, dabbling into prostitution. Should the Nigerian government take these accusations seriously? Should there be an investigation into this?
Definitely. I definitely, like I said earlier, we have some bad eggs. We have something that is into drugs and to prostitution and all that. So the Nigerian government also has its own part. That means through our High Commission, through our Consulate General in Johannesburg, all these two machinery of government, of Nigerian government, swing into action. We have to know who are the bad eggs, who are the people criminalizing the Nigerian and tarnishing the Nigerian image. But to tar everybody with the same brush, that's what we find very, very much unfair.
Well, finally, Ambassador, the Nigerian government has threatened to report South Africa to the African Union to intervene on this matter. Would you say that is a solution to this crisis?
No, definitely not. I don't believe in tit for tat. There are so many other means of addressing our concerns and allowing the South Africans, to take care that our people are not going to be subjected to all this harassment anymore. This is not the first time, as you know. And we can do a lot, without having to say, let's go burn MTN, let's go burn ShopRite, and all that. Those are lawless acts, and nobody will condone such. But there are ways between government to government that we can let the South Africans know our feelings and let them make retributions.
Ambassador Akifayemi, thank you so much for joining us on Network Africa.
Thank you very much.
The South African Army has been called in to help search for a 5-year-old boy, Richard Tole, who fell into a disused mine shaft outside Johannesburg at the weekend. Sources say that low oxygen levels, acidic water at the depth of the shaft means there is now little hope of bringing out the child alive. Illegal miners known as Zamas have also offered their help as they know the shaft in the area. Residents staged protest on Monday and Tuesday demanding to be relocated to safer areas. They say the ground is unstable and liable to subsidence because of previous mine workings. A Liberian nurse, Salome Kawa's husband, has accused nurses in the country of being unwilling to touch her for fear of contracting Ebola, even though she recently tested negative for the virus. She was one of those named as Time Magazine's Person of the Year in 2014 for her frontline work against Ebola. Sadly, she died in Monrovia last week after giving birth to her son. The hospital has not commented, and officials say they are investigating the death. James Harris said his wife had given birth to their 4th child by cesarean section on February the 17th, but had to be rushed back to hospital after suffering complications. Mr. Harris says they were kept waiting in their vehicle for 3 hours because the nurses were afraid to touch her. Liberia was one of the 3 West African states devastated by the 2014 Ebola outbreak. Now, joining us on the program to discuss this and issues surrounding maternal mortality is Dr. Bukola Jaminusi, a consultant community physician at the Olabisi Onabanjo University Teaching Hospital. You're welcome to the program, Doctor.
Thank you.
So, how possible is it that doctors and nurses in a Liberia hospital could have discriminated against Salome Kawa because she was an Ebola survivor?
Well, let me say that this was indeed an unfortunate incident, especially happening to someone who survived a deadly disease like Ebola, which is almost invariably fatal. It's like someone surviving a return flight from the moon or an atomic war, only to get killed in a road crash. On the matter of discrimination, it's difficult to say. But my opinion is that she wasn't really discriminated against, at least until the outcome of the investigation begins. Everyone in the community and our workplace knew she was an Ebola survivor for the past 3 years or so, and there were no reports of discrimination against her. She had antenatal care perhaps in the same hospital or elsewhere, and there were no reports of discrimination. only to come back with a complaint, and then the husband claimed that she was not attended to on time, and this led to her untimely death. So I don't really think it was a case of discrimination. Let's wait for the investigation report.
Now, in defending the hospital, Liberia's Chief Medical Officer, Dr. Francis Kate, said, quote, "The hospital knew she had Ebola and they operated on her, which put them at more risk." Now, isn't this statement itself discriminatory? If she had been declared Ebola-free, were the doctors and nurses who operated on her still at risk?
Well, one can be sure if the CMD actually said this. It was reported that all necessary tests were carried out and she was negative for Ebola. So she wasn't really at any risk to them. This woman has been living normal life for the past 3 years. So if indeed the CMD said that she was at risk, that really won't be correct, with due respect.
Now, finally, according to the World Health Organization, every day approximately 830 women die from preventable causes related to pregnancy and childbirth. 99% of all maternal deaths occur in developing countries, including Nigeria. How much urgency would you say our health workers put in when there is an emergency?
You see, these deaths occur not just because some health workers failed in their duties. The risk of dying from pregnancy-related events starts even before conception. Health workers know what they are supposed to do, but they not be able to do much when needed tools are not available. There may be delay right from home, for example, in decision-making, and not recognizing danger signs, warning signs of problems. Even when there is no delay from home, there may be delay on the way. That is with transportation. One can't blame the health worker for this. Finally, there may be delay in the health facility when needed equipment or materials are not available. But we still can't rule out negligence in some of these deaths anyway.
Dr. Bukola Jaminuse, consultant community physician at the Olabisi Onabanjo University Teaching Hospital, thank you so much for joining us on Network Africa. Still to come on the program, a maize-munching pest threatens crop damage in Zimbabwe. Please stay with us.